Welcome to Stillspeakpod. I'm actually bringing you another missing story of several people. I want to say that I had to use a bit of judgment and discernment on whether or not to share this particular story because it seems to be an odd situation and I can't really figure out why it feels odd. But ultimately, there's 3 children involved in the story, and I decided that, hey, you know what? Just go with it and take it from there and see what happens. And I'm going to explain. So, it's 3 missing children, possibly also their mother. The children were reported missing on October 28th at 8 a.m. They were last seen the night before on the 27th at 7:30 p.m. The Shreve Police Department is searching for 3 missing children. The first missing child is Izabell Cruz. She's 11 years old, white female with brown hair and brown eyes. The second missing child is her brother, Remmington Cruz, a 7-year-old white male with short brown hair and brown eyes. And the third missing child is their brother, Wyatt Cruz. He's 5, white male with short brown hair and brown eyes. Again, they were last seen on Wednesday, October 27th in the area of 325 North Prospect Street. They may be in the company of Brian Godfrey, their father. He is a 33-year-old white male with brown hair and blue eyes. He's 6 feet tall and 265 pounds. They were last seen traveling in a dark blue Dodge Caravan with an Ohio tag, plate number JCL3641. It says, please check your yard, complex, and vehicles if you have any information about Izabell, Remmington, or Wyatt Cruz to please call the Shreve Police Department at 330-287-5705. Beautiful children. So 11, 7, and 5. Now, the part that's odd that I can't seem to find an answer to, I asked about specific details in a public group about this. I didn't get an answer yet, but the brother of the mother, so the children's uncle, made this post initially. Quote, my sister and her kids have been missing for a few days now. If everyone in the Worcester, Medina area could be on the lookout and share this, that would be a huge help. As the copied post states, please do not approach them. If you see them, contact the authorities as quickly as you can, unquote. And attached was another post. And it says, this is a Father's Lives Matter official alert. If seen, do not approach. Again, do not approach. Call 911. The male could be armed. Do not approach. This could be a domestic situation. Missing out of the Wadsworth, Ohio area, driving a 2006 blue Chrysler Town & Country minivan. Children and female could be in serious danger. Wanted by police. Could be fleeing to California. Okay? Now, attached is the children, a picture of the children, and a picture of his sister and her, I guess, husband or boyfriend, fiance, I'm not really quite sure. Now, the police post said dark blue Dodge Caravan with an Ohio tag, plate number JCL3641. This post that the brother shared talked about it being a blue Chrysler Town & Country minivan. Now, that's an easy mess up. Maybe they thought it was a Town & Country, and the cops were like, no, we looked at the registry, it's not, right? So that's okay, but I wanted to point that out so that nobody gets confused. And then somebody else who shared this same, like, alert, don't approach him, he may be armed, this may be domestic. Somebody else shared that, And they added to it and said that Justina, which is the mother, was taking the 3 kids to go stay with her mother. But she never arrived. And it's unclear what happened to the family. The crazy weirdness to this, though, is all the news articles I've seen only mention the children. So I'm not quite sure. I wish I had an answer for you, but I don't really know yet because I asked. I didn't get an answer yet. But I mean, it was very clear to not approach them and that it could be a domestic situation. I'm worried for the kids now, so therefore I decided to share this. This is out of Shreve, Ohio. But the brother mentions Wooster, Wooster, Medina, and another post mentioned Wadsworth. So basically Ohio, right? Now, I don't know the context and the backstory here. I can only go off of what's been given to us. If I had to make some type of guess, I would say that there possibly is history of domestic, and that maybe there was an attempt to leave the situation with the children and something happened, or if I had to make another guess, maybe people were pressuring Justina to leave, and instead she fled and doesn't want contact with her family and took the kids with her, which is why I don't really know what's going on here, right? And this is why I had to kind of make a judgment call on whether I even wanted to share this, because, they're her kids and she's an adult, and if she wants to take her kids and leave, she can do that. However, with how adamant they were being about not approaching them and that it may be domestic and he's armed, that got me concerned, which is why I ultimately wanted to share. So let me repeat this again. It's 11-year-old Izabell, 7-year-old Remmington, 5-year-old Wyatt. There should be in a dark blue Dodge Caravan, Ohio tag plate number JCL3641. And so they've been missing since the night of the 27th. So we're coming up on, just past 3 days, because tomorrow is Halloween. And what also kind of threw me off is that the police department's post said to check your yard, complex, and vehicle after saying that they were last seen traveling in a dark blue Dodge Caravan. So you see, there's a lot of inconsistencies and weirdness, and that's why I was like, okay, what's going on here? Because they mentioned the children, and they mentioned that they might be with a Brian Godfrey, which is their father, but they didn't mention the mother. So I'm thinking, is this a custody issue where the dad took the kids, he's not supposed to have the kids? But then I saw the brother's post, and I'm like, wait a minute, so the mom's missing too? Why isn't any of the news articles mentioning mom? I have no idea, guys, but I'm going to be following this, and I'm worried. So just share for these kids' sake, and thanks. That's it.